So, hey, I have to start off with an intro just in case people watch this later on YouTube. But yeah, Shadow Gaming Music here. And I'm not back with Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to put that off until tomorrow, Wednesday. For now, I'm going to start with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition because this is my favorite game of all time and it finally came to me in the mail after being delayed for Friday. It was supposed to get here Friday, but I'm going to play it now. I'm putting off Final Fantasy VII because I want to play this game. And this game is perfect for a stream, honestly. With both great story, long gameplay, side quests. I could play it to have fun, I could play it to educate, and I could play it to just chill and grind side quests. But regardless, I'm going back to this world, and like I said, this is my favorite game of all time. So much about this game that I love, and I'll probably be gushing about everything about this game the entire time. Starting with, none the least, the freaking intro. Which I'm not going to be able to hear that much because I have my monitor actually kind of low. And the intro to the song is actually really quiet too. It starts off quiet. And new to the Definitive Edition, they let you go through the extra story, the Future Connected DLC. Well, not DLC, the epilogue. The Future Connected epilogue, which takes place on the Bionis shoulder, which was cut content from the original game. So that's cool. So let me check the options to see if there's anything that's changed. Sound. They could let us change between English and Japanese. Toggle field background music, arranged or original. Okay, so they don't let you change individual tracks. They just let you change either all the battle music to the original battle music or all the field music to the original field music or the arranged music. I've heard most of this OST already, so I'm already saying yes to the arranged versions. Cutscene volume, background volume, sound effect volume, game voice volume. I'm going to have to see how that is later. But for now, I'm just going to keep everything zeroed out. I might mess with this later to see what everything else is. Like, I was doing a little project for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where I was recording all the gameplay with no music at all so that I could put the music in myself later so I can mix it myself. Because it just made more sense that way. And it was a little project I'm working on, which I'm still working on, but I might do it for Xenoblade Chronicles 1 so that we can have a little Xenoblade Chronicles movie on YouTube eventually. I'm sure someone else is going to do that too, but we'll see. Alright, so notification settings, display, debuff info every time. Display, locations, notify. Show, debuff effects and skill names over character's head on activation. Notify. When you reach, yes. Okay, I want all these. I fucking love this music. You're gonna hear me go quiet in this game a lot just to listen to the damn music. Display settings, minimax fixed. Chance hearts are marked. Yes. Brightness is good. Game settings, vibration on. Alright. And yes, I am stalling until the end of the song. Bum 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 bum. Alright. That's not the end of the song, but as a special bonus for having played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you can start the game with 100,000 gold. You cannot collect this bonus after starting. Got it. Free money is good money. I will say that much, especially in this game. Early game, at least. Later on in the game, you don't need as much money, but man, I love this game. It's my favorite game, but I haven't played and beaten this game in a while. I've played through the beginning of the game.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky,
These
reaching as
cutscenes.
far as could possibly be imagined.
I know this whole intro almost by heart. I've played it so many times.
Then
Two great titans came into existence.
The Bionis and the Mechonis.
Oof, that lighting. Look at that lighting. The shadows. The reflections. I'm not a VFX artist or a lighting guru, so I don't know the technical terms. I've heard them talked about, but whatever they are, they're great. Water splashes could be a little bit better, though. Those waves
The Titans
were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Looks so cool. Eons have passed. Now our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon. Okay, I don't know the cadence fully, but I do know the words. The coloring, the saturation looks more fleshed out. It just overall looks a lot better. And I'm loving that.
Get away from me! Retreat! No, retreat!
Unknown. And we got the one person running the other way. I wonder who the hero of this story is. Spoilers, it's not him.
They're advancing down our weak right flank.
For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat.
That guy got vaporized just like right there, and they didn't even bat an eye.
That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us a chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
So I read something where they redid the lip syncing on this game, and I can kind of see it.
I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse off.
Yeah,
You think you've still got
the
strength
lines
in you,
start
old
and
man?
end generally where they are. They don't, the lip movements aren't exactly the same, but when the words start and stop, generally is in the right place.
The enemy's second wave is approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what
I'm
we
just
got.
bugging about the graphics. I was bugging about the graphics for Final Fantasy VII, and yes, in a lot of ways, Final Fantasy VII's graphics are a lot better than this game. But I freaking love this game, and coming from the Wii to where it is now, they really upgraded the graphics really well. The graphics, the textures, the lighting, colors, everything about it, I love it.
That should give me time to escape.
Alright, but here comes the piece de resistance, the gameplay. Press LR to attack a monster. Monster player character. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh. What if I want to run away? Nope. There's a circle right here that keeps me from running away. Target an enemy to display the battle palette. Okay. Select the fight icon to start the battle. I'm going to be reading these tutorials, if only because it's been a long time. Press auto attack. Yeah, so the game really relies on auto attack. So if you've ever played an MMO, it's kind of the same thing, where you just get next to an enemy and you auto attack and you just press for your special attacks and arts. So you get to pick in this beginning section. Dunban has the Monado, which means he gets to pick through 2 specific arts. We have Monado Enchant, which gives us the ability to attack Mechon. Now, the reason for that is that the story reason is going to be revealed a little bit later, but Mechon are unaffected by most normal weapons except for the Monado and projectile weapons in this game. But right now, it's just the Monado. Out of our party of 3, it's just the Monado. Okay, and you have to actively target before you can start a battle. So yeah, so if you want your... Because if you notice, Mumkar and Dixon, our 2 party members, aren't doing any damage. They're doing 1 damage to the Mechon because their weapons are not Mechon, aren't able to hit Mechon. So you use Monado Enchant to give them the ability to hurt Mechon, which is the ability of the sword. And then you have another one, which is Monado Buster, which deals extra damage to Mechon, which I didn't even need. Hey, are you alive? Looks like you're alive. And here's a big boy, Mechon M82, and basically all three of these things are just here as tutorial monsters to get you used to the abilities. But yeah, so the name of the game here is to attack, and they're missing because they're lower level and their accuracy isn't that good. So we're gonna give them an enchant so that they can actually do damage to it. And regardless of whether they're able to damage to it, if they're missing, they're not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna give Buster so I could finish him off. Prologue B. I swear, all the music in this game is fantastic. It's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Like, everything about this game is my favorite.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now,
let's even the odds a bit. Come on, that's badass. This dude's like, I don't want to be here.
let's do this.
Gameplay and story integration. He actually uses Monado Enchant so they can actually do damage, because it's not just a gameplay thing where normal weapons can't do damage to the Mechon. It's a story thing as well. And here we go. We have Dunban going straight badass on all the Mechon around him. Probably going a bit too far though. So I'll try not to spoil the story if anyone's watching doesn't want to be spoiled, because this is a great story and the twists and turns are fantastic.
I ain't going down.
All 3 of these guys are just straight up badasses. Badass old man, badass red sworded hero, long haired samurai guy.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit.
And we have this asshole.
Mumkar, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumkar, you dirty...
Now, don't worry.
You dirty
I'll organise
bitch!
your
There, I finished the word for you, Dixon.
Well, see you, boys.
So yeah, he abandoned his comrades and dipped.
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here.
Yeah, man, you just took out like 50 Mechon and you're already admitting defeat.
Take care of the survivors.
Again, Dunban being a badass. A dumb badass. Like Dixon called him, a stupid beast, but
Idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit.
So here we have this guy who had an ulterior motive, but because he apparently can't see forward and didn't know there was a dip in the road, he is now in a target reticle.
Oh no, please. No!
Karma's a bitch sometimes.
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs...
The people of Bionis are just waiting here for you to pick us off. You are sorely mistaken. And the pan out to show us the entire world. And yes, slight spoiler warnings, we are going to be traversing through everything they're showing right here, which I think is really cool. That's where the battle's happening, on the sword. Oof, oof. that X and slash was really cool. That wasn't there in the original. Yo, I'm pumped about this game. Like, this game always makes me feel good whenever I play it. I mean, there are specific sections that I still criticize and stuff, but in general...
A mech on M71. I bet
Here's
I
our
can use
boy.
its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good.
It's broken.
The
joint
joint
section.
section.
It's buckled. It's completely useless. I swear, I've watched the beginning of this game so many times that I know all the... basically know all the lines. Not by true memory, but reading them, I remember them.
Huh?
An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. Nerd.
Get it off. I should be able to.
It's alive. Boom.
Right.
And it's just a damn crab who used it as a
It's
shell.
not a mechon. It's just a crabble. It was using the mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arms to finish it off.
Alright, so now we're going to get a few more tutorials. It's just saying that if you lose your HP, you die. You can select your art with left or right and press A, which we already did in the first battle, so I don't know why they're giving that again. Use backslash to deal damage. And light heal to heal. So what we want to do is wait for Ryan to get... You cannot use the same art repeatedly. It's just saying that after you use an art, you have to wait for it to come back. It has a cooldown. So every time you use an art, you have to wait for it to reload before you can use it again. Use talent arts. Every time you attack, well, I believe every single character's talent art charges up in a different way for Shulk's. Every time you attack, you auto attack, it fills up. Once it fills up, you can use it. And it's just an attack that has a special thing. Like this one inflicts break, and then which is a status that we'll talk about later in this game. But there's a lot to the combat system that's really interesting and cool. But it's not that difficult once you get used to it. So let's get this chest. Let's just take all of it. The green ring stops you escaping, which we figured out in the original battle. Defeat the monster to make the ring disappear. All right. So that just means we have to do another. Oh, excuse me. Choking on my own saliva. Be aware of aggro during battle. Aggro is a measure. So aggro is whenever a monster targets a character. So whoever has the ring means that that's who the monster's attacking. In this case, Shulk has the aggro right now. Because backslash is predicated on us attacking it from behind, we want, there you go, Ryan to attack. And something new for this game is that whenever you have, there are certain attacks that do more damage depending on your positioning, especially Shulk in particular. Specifically his backslash, which does more damage. You guessed it, in the back.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you.
I just wanted to be a junkrat.
There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got it
I need to
shell.
drink water.
Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell.
Oh, something got caught my throat.
Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it.
I mean, he tries.
This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Square Tash.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it.
I like these little dialogues. Like this just one little scene was enough to give us an idea of what these guys' relationship is like. They're enough to make fun of their superiors. They chide each other because they care about each other. They joke around. but it's really cool. So yeah, it's just telling us where we're supposed to go. Use the camera. Press plus to open the system menu where you can save your progress. You cannot save during story events. Most other situations. There's an autosave feature. The game will save automatically at certain points, so make sure you're not lost. You can review tutorials at any time. Event Theater is now available. It lets you rewatch any events you've seen before. By changing the settings below, you can adjust the scene's weather, time of day, with some exceptions, or the party character's cosmetic equipment, only if already acquired. So yes, that is a new thing that they added to this game thing. Oh wait, treasure first. You know me, treasure always comes first. But yeah, that's something new that they added to this game. Is that they now have cosmetic equipment. Ekru type. Middle type. Commonly type 1. So yes, now what bugged me a lot in the original game, but was poked and is poked fun of a lot in the original game, is that whatever armor you put on your characters, that's the armor that they wear. Like, it's real time. So in their cutscenes, in every cutscene, everywhere, no matter where you are, they would have the armor you put on them. So if you want the game's best armor, you really are gonna look dumb. And if you combine it to make it look good, then you're most likely not gonna have the best armor. It's gonna look weird. So I'm just gonna check out this bunnet for a little bit to level up. Sweet. Affinity coin. Stiff hair. Now here's the thing about this game is that you generally don't need to fight monsters all the time. Like, I can fight them if I want to, but in general I can just run past them and I don't need to. You don't get an obscene amount of experience for beating like normal small monsters. I got an item that unlocked the Collectopedia, which is a cool thing that they have here. So basically every area has its thing. It has its own little like Collectopedia where you have to use up the collectible you have to put it here, so you have to have one extra of everything. But once you fill out a line, you get a prize, and once you fill out every line, you get another prize. So it's definitely worth your effort to pick up those little blue balls. I like how they use chili peppers as their designation for difficulty. So yeah, Nintendo may not have any trophy system or achievement system like PlayStation or Xbox, but Xenoblade Chronicles itself does have an achievement system where it gives you experience for completing these things, which is pretty cool. Some of them are simple, obviously, some of them are hard, some of them aren't unlocked yet. And then we have trials, which is something that's unlocked. Which is... Wait, what are trials? What's the difference? Oh, okay, so these are more specific things, and this is just records for completing certain objectives. Items. This is where you can check all your clothes and stuff. You can change the time here for if you need something specific. A lot of quests require specific times. Area maps for when you need to go somewhere. So yeah, everything here is pretty self-explanatory. One is never enough. Oh, hell no. You are right. Also, if you look at the mini-map, it shows you... You could also click the left stick to bring it up. Shulk and Ryan have managed to... Oh. That's what ZR does. ZR gives you a story beat. Gives you where you are in the story. If you look at the mini-map on top, it gives you a small version of this map. You see that it gives us yellow points for where we're supposed to go. Red dots are our enemies. And you see a little exclamation point on the side, which are side quests that you can get. Okay, so this one isn't like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where if you click the mini-map, it will... There's an option to make it disappear. This one either has it open or has it on the side. Dawn Hydrangea. So yeah, so these little blue balls on the outside. Hey, we made it to Colony 9. which is cool. I always loved it in the original, where it shows you where the colony is located on the Bionis. So if you didn't gather from the intro, yes, this entire game takes place on the two Titans at the beginning of the game. So right now we're on the Bionis, and if you notice that it was specifically like around the ankle area.
You off to the weapon development lab?
We are the Achilles
Yeah,
heel
when I've
of the
sold
entire
any parts
thing.
I can't use. All right. See you later.
The Achilles heel of the Titan. Literally. Alright, so that menu usually pops up whenever a party member either gets added or leaves. Can sell stuff, accepting quests. Yeah, like I was saying, you can also trade. Story will progress even if you don't do any trading or quests. However, using these features may give you an advantage in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's always in your best interest. See, like that. It's always in your best interest to do quests and like explore, because it does give you experience. So that red ball right there is a wedding ring. So it's like a key item that you need for quests. So I'm just gonna run around and accept a bunch of quests right now. So yellow points on the map are
Hi.
nothing to report. How did I sound? Like I was being alert and cool at the same time. Not just standing here to look pretty, you know. I'm helping out. Not like my brother. He never does anything worthwhile. Who is your brother? Your relationships with the affinity chart. Okay, so when you look at the map, you see a bunch of green dots. Those green dots are characters you can interact with. And every time you interact with them, they get added to the affinity chart. And the affinity chart just basically shows how everyone in the world is connected to certain people. And this is important because certain relationships get affected by side quests, and you unlock different quests depending on which decisions you make. And just having them on your affinity chart sometimes unlock quests. So there's a good reason to continue doing this. My first friend. What about you?
Hi there.
And only named NPCs give you affinity chart bonuses. So like this one is Liliana. My dad is one of the stars shining in the night sky. He watches over me every night. That's why I gaze out the window to see him too. Yeah, so I'm gonna go around. So the yellow points on the map are gonna be like normal little locations like Dunban's house that you see on the bottom right. Green dots are named NPCs. And those little triangle things are landmarks, like this one, Ether Light. So here's a shop. So shops are shops in anything. You can buy anything. You can get equipment and stuff like that. Generally, you don't ever need to buy anything. I got the 100,000 from the Xenoblade 2, which is really nice. So what's important about weapons to know and gear to know is that if it says you, it basically, so every weapon either has slots or it doesn't have slots, kind of like in Final Fantasy VII with the materia slots. So like this 9 top, it has an S, that means it has a slot. So it has an empty slot. There are gems here that affect stats and stuff that you can add to each weapon and armor. So if it says S, it means it has a slot. If it says U, it means it has an already filled slot that you can't replace, like this one. It means it's a unique piece of gear or weapon. Like this one has an HP up 2 gem. It increases your HP by 10%. So it's nice. Like there's a bunch of armor that you can do here. It gives you the stat boosts that you can get. Usually they're armor is separated by different types. There's light armor, there's medium armor. Later on you get access to heavy armor as well. I believe certain characters can only use certain types of armor. Now these are arts manuals that let you, when you use an art enough, it gives you points that you could use to upgrade the art. And you need these art manuals to be able to increase them even further. So right now I believe you can only upgrade them to like level 5, and with these you can upgrade them to like level 10 or something. I don't remember the exact numbers, but that's the way it works. Alright, so you can also have an option of selling items. And E is displayed on any item that is equipped to your party members. So yeah, you have all that. You can sell all the stuff you have here. You don't have to sell anything, and I would honestly advise against selling stuff. I mean, this is JRPG. You need a lot of stuff for quests and stuff. I'm saying stuff a lot. But the point is, you're going to need some of that junk for specific quests because they ask for junk or you have to collect junk. Dearie me, my grandsons are having quite the altercation. And now to get the upper hand, they're both in training. Excuse my voice acting. I'm terrible at it, but I love doing it anyways.
That doesn't sound good.
Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the two wins, though. He is my flesh and blood, after all. That's why I'd like someone to take him the biscuits I've made. It might encourage him to train harder. Okay, so I have to take Marcia's biscuits to Jarok. And I get swimming sandals, so this is accepting a quest. Pretty simple. You accept the quest, you can see what it does. You have the option to decline quests, but you never really need to. There are specific quests that if you pick one, you can't pick another option, but it's more like branching quests. So sometimes that's one of the reasons you would want to. But generally, you want to accept every quest you come across. I'm most grateful. My legs aren't what they used to be, you see. Even getting to the residential district is awkward. I'll make you some biscuits.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Make sure my grandson gets those biscuits. All of them, preferably. What you trying to say? Are you going to accuse me of eating them if they don't? How's he going to know how many were in there, huh? I feel like you didn't think this through, lady.
My good-for-nothing son broke something very dear to me. It was all I had left to remember my husband by, and now it's gone. He passed away a mere year ago. Oh, he's such a spoiled little boy.
Okay, so apparently she has a spoiled brat.
Hello.
Are you anything? She's a seller. I can't actually buy anything from her, though. Alright, so, like I said, you have named NPCs and you have unnamed NPCs, like this dude. The quests between named NPCs and unnamed NPCs are actually very different. Unnamed NPCs are generally very generic, either collect a certain item or defeat a certain monster or defeat a certain unique monster. While named quests are more particular about, sometimes it's the same thing, you have to collect a certain thing or defeat a certain monster, but sometimes it's like a fetch quest like this one that Marcia gave me where I have to take the biscuits to Jarok, her son. And the difference is that unnamed NPC quests are usually labeled as just like generic monster quests, generic collectible quests. And when those are finished, like when you collect everything you need for a collectible quest or defeat the monsters that you need to for the monster quest, they automatically complete. You don't have to go back to the resident. But named NPCs usually involve having to go back to the named NPC or just speaking to named NPCs in general. And also, like these collection quests, you have to actually speak to these people multiple times to get every single one. Oh, except for him. Thank you for making a liar out of me, bruh.
Hi there.
What do you got?
Have you ever heard of the curry here? It's very tasty.
Hey. What's your name? Giorgio.
There you are. How come you're here so late? I've run out of curry. I only make enough for 20 plates. Sorry, mate.
I don't know if I was trying to make him Italian, Australian, or some kind of weird mix of the two, but y'all understood me, right? Cullinan resident. So our first Napon. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around collecting quests and just looking at the thing. Looking at the town and how different it looks. Like in general, the town doesn't look all that different, but it looks better. And I'm gonna say that about a lot of things. Alright, so I'll take care of it, won't you? So challenge. Okay, so challenge quests are fighting unique monsters. So sometimes those are some of the more difficult quests because they involve fighting unique monsters, which are essentially mini bosses that are out on the field. And the way this game works is that sometimes you can't kill those mini bosses at the level you're at, especially not by myself. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Also, here's Shulk's weird jump. I missed it. Oh, I missed that box too. I'm gonna jump over the kid. Wait, you're named. I need to talk to you. I said I need to talk to you. You're named. I need to put you in my affinity chart. When Ryan lifts me up, I can see really far into the distance. Oh, it's Paola. It's a girl. My fault. I love it when he bounces me up and down his shoulders. My British accent is terrible, and I thought she was a little boy. I'm sorry, little girl. Do you know where to find Fang Teeth? I'll figure it out. Yeah, so some of the collectible quests are monster drops. Paola, sorry. Some of the collectible quests are monster drops, and some of the collectible quests are just collectibles that you find in the blue. See, sometimes you have to talk to residents more than once to get every single quest that they have. So we got Monster Quest 3, parts 1, 2, 3. 4, I think there are 5 parts to this one. Usually there are a lot of parts for Monster Quests. For Monster Quests there are a lot. And here we have Gen Man stall. So we'll come back to this later. But we don't have anything we need to make use of that. So
Well,
what's your quest? Search quest. I think I finished yours. I have not. Okay. Woo, excuse me. I don't know what came over me. There's dust in my room. I swear it's dust, not anything else. I swear. Don't report me. Yeah, it's probably something I shouldn't make light of, but if you're not gonna laugh at it, if I can't laugh at myself, then what am I supposed to do? Alright, so is there anything else? Let me pull up the map. The map, the map, the map, the map, the map. I'm gonna go to where I'm supposed to go since there's more quests there. So like how I am with treasure and materia in Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to be questing a lot in this stream. Oh, man. One thing I do wish they could have added is a run button, but I guess I can live with this default speed. I wanted to jump over you. But alas, I cannot. Central Plaza. So you're going to be gaining a lot of experience and... Alright, expert mode. I heard about this. So, as I was saying, you're going to be getting a lot of experience, especially early on in the game, because you're going to be discovering a lot of areas, which gives you a lot of experience. And completing a lot of early quests. So, it's cool. But it also can leave you overpowered when you start doing a lot of quests. So, this game added something new called expert mode. So, it just basically lets you store your experience and basically de-level you or level you up based on the quest and landmarks you've discovered, which is really cool. It's a they didn't have this in the original game, so if you decided to 100% the game, you're most likely going to be over leveled by the end of the game. But because of this expert mode, it's really cool that you can give yourself a little bit of challenge by making yourself under leveled and everything. Xenoblade Chronicles isn't like the hardest game, but it's good to give yourself at least a little bit of challenge. And this comes from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 allowed you to do this. When you completed quests in that game, it put it in an experience pool that you had to go to an inn to use. And in New Game Plus, they let you de-level yourself. So that's really cool. I want to toggle it, yes. And in this game, the cool thing about this game is that you don't... I can de-level him now. Whereas in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you needed to be in an inn to do it. And you could only de-level a New Game Plus. So, it's a nice little addition. Options. Alright, so those are the options we had at the beginning of the game. So I'm going to keep it on expert mode so that I can... not be like completely over leveled in certain areas. I'll make a case. Yes, we already discovered a bunch of landmarks, so I don't need you to tell me this game. So landmarks are those triangle things you see on the map, and they basically make it so that you can skip travel to them at any point. Whoops. I need to stop hitting that. I'll reply to this text while this cutscene's happening.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The
Colonel's gonna explode.
And here we have the introduction to Stash. Look at that stash, though. Yo, Vanguard looks actually really cool. It looks a lot scarier in this game than in the original.
We were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
I think my favorite part of this scene is just the fact that Vanguard is doing the same animation over and over again while just yelling at the recruits.
Until your biceps explode!
Colonel,
We can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
It's out of gas.
sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable.
I mean, it's kind of true.
The ether fuel proceeded to leak
And the
out,
ether fuel
and now the
proceeded to leak
cylinder
out, and now the
is
cylinder
empty.
is empty, so it's out of gas.
The cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
I mean, you would think, right?
Auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come
It's
in.
one thing, or honestly, I don't blame Vanguard for being angry at these guys.
In reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers.
Oh.
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
I love how worried Shulk is. Like, man, we ain't gonna have any soldiers left if this keeps up. Which might be true, honestly. But it's still funny. What do you got to say? Wait for me. Monster Quest 2. So yeah, so again, see? It's like the same NPC and he gives you more quests. So right now I'm going to collect a bunch of quests while I'm doing story. And then finish the quest off later.
What's up?
Am I good? Oh, I'm good. Okay. Alright, there's another quest up here. There's 2 more quests on this area.
Yes.
You are a Defense Force soldier. What do you need? You are a challenge quest. Evil Raingrats. So the funny thing is that all the monsters have like monster names. Like that Crabble is like a colony Crabble or stuff like that. Like they have enemy names. But when they're unique monsters, it's an adjective with like an actual real life name. Jan, how you doing, Jan? Just take a look around. All I see is weak spots. Look at the washouts over there. Cutting corners just like always. I don't know why that's the voice I gave him, but that's the voice I gave him. I only know how to do like 3 voices. Everything else is a variation of those 3 voices. I'm gonna go up here and talk to these other green PCs. That's not you. There you are, Raul. Have you met our sorry excuse for a captain yet? I find it difficult to believe we are of equal rank. I don't know why the name Raul makes me think of like he's a foreigner for some reason. There's another one over here, and this girl is Emmy Leader. That's her name. I remember her. I mean, he's older than me. Why is he always slacking off? I don't know who you're talking about, but beats me. Want me to be some sense into him? Because that is not my job. Yeah, so basically you want to talk to all the green NPCs on your map and collect as many quests as possible. Even if you don't plan on doing every quest, collecting every quest, especially the generic quests from the residents, you're usually going to complete them on your way through story. So even if you don't plan on like going out of your way for side quests, it's always a good idea to at least collect them so that you get some extra experience every time you complete a quest randomly. And look what we have here. Zeminado.
All right, Shulk?
How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just
5 minutes
now.
ago.
I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
How shy he is. Shulk is a good boy. Shulk is
So
actually
you
one of
can
my favorite
activate
characters in the
it
game.
now
He's a
then.
really good protagonist.
Well,
He's very
Anyone
likable.
can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Where
Yes.
is him, anyways?
If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
So I like dialogue like
You
this
think so?
because
these hidden
it
functions
tells us
you
things
mentioned?
without having
It's
to
still
tell
only
us
conjecture,
things.
but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon.
I mean, this
for defeating Mechon.
this game is still guilty of doing this
Have the
JRPG
evidence
thing
to
where
support your
people
theory?
say their plans
It's
out
the symbol
loud
that
for
appears in the
us,
center
even
when
though
it's
they should already know
activated.
it. But
All
I
I
like
know
how
is
the dialogue is
the
set up in this
central
game a
piece
lot of
is made from
times to
multi-layered glass.
convey
The symbol
information to
appears on the
us
top layer,
in a
and
way
each
that
layer
seems
is
natural for them
constructed
as well,
differently.
which I like.
So it's
Like right
possible
there
that
when
other
they
symbols
just
could
let
appear on
slip is like,
different layers.
yeah, the
Which
problem is
means
controlling it. Yeah, for everyone except
Monado
him.
might
If
conceal
anyone
even
other
more
than
power.
Dunban, so right there, just
Am
with
I
those
right?
few lines, we realized Dunban is the only one who can control the
If
Monado.
we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban!
Flashback.
Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured. Come on, get a move on.
A true war zone.
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Oh. Shock. It was the Monado. It was controlling me.
Huh.
Even so, it saved us.
It saved our future. Next time, it will be up to you. So something happened to Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies.
Seemed
delivered to
pretty
the
effed up,
defense
but
force.
the fact that they survived, considering the odds they were facing,
I'll
is
drop
pretty
round the
impressive.
HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then.
Just don't knock
I'll
them
see you
around.
later.
Vanguard did that enough for everyone else. Twice over.
Shulk, you're
The
spending
exasperated
too
side
much
from
time
Dixon
in the
is always
lab.
great.
Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out.
You
and
call
get
him
some fresh
pasty.
air
You're the
once
same
in a
skin
while.
color as me.
All right, I'm off.
Did you really just come here to berate me? Like, man, I'm excited to see you after all this time and all you do is talk shit. I'm about to say you like my dad, but nah, my dad ain't like that. Usually. Ooh, those burn marks though.
Are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly.
I don't think his arm looks as messed up
you want
in
me
this
to feed
version
you?
as in the original version.
Don't
I think in
treat
the
me like
original
an
version,
invalid.
because of the way his
I'm
arm
better
was
than I was a
colored,
year
it
ago.
looked more
Much
messed up.
better.
Like I think it had like a tinge of red, where
I
so it
really
looked like it
thought
was
I
kind of
lost you back
like
then.
dry blood or whatever, like a burn.
Yes.
This
but
one just
now
looks
I'm
like
almost well enough to
his.
handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone
This
now.
one just looks like his
Why
skin
would
color
you
is a
say
little
that?
bit different. I
Just
forgot
being
what that
unprepared.
is. Like I know there's a name for that in real life
Okay.
where people just have like two pigments
More
of skin tone.
importantly, eat up before
So
it
that's
gets
kind of
cold.
what that looks like.
I made something really
It's,
special
it's supposed to
today.
be that his arm
Don't
is
feel like you need to
messed
stay
up.
here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste.
Damn, everyone just has
He'll
out
say
for
it's
Shulk today.
delicious even if it's stone cold.
Hey, that's not a bad thing though, is it?
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Fiora actually had one of my favorite
Okay.
design changes. Like I thought Dunban looked good before. I just thought, and he got upgraded. Shulk looked good. He just got upgraded
Dunban.
most of the time.
Thanks.
Ryan looked good. He got upgraded. Later party members are good, but I feel like Fiora had the best glow up from. Well, Fiora and Melia, a future party member, had the best glow ups because they looked good. They looked okay, but their faces look so much better in this. And yes,
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado
he still has a
again.
picture of him, even though he betrayed him. So comrades to the end, and we get to control the new party member, Fiora. Find Shulk and give him food. So we also have story quests that we have to complete. So when you have a story quest, it means you're free to do whatever the hell you want. But if you want to continue with story, you have to complete the quest. So I'm gonna walk out and see if I can find Shulk to give him this damn food and stuff it down his face.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon.
Hey, Dixon.
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
She's smiling with her eyes closed.
Really?
That was something that wasn't in the original either.
I just sent him out to
Little
get some
details,
fresh
you know?
air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
I love the hair ornament that she has in her hair too. Tutorial added. Like straight up. One thing I have noticed about the game is that, whoa, Monster Quest. One thing I have noticed about the game is that, cool. It tells me which. This is another new thing they added. It tells me which blue orb has the item you need, because normally the blue orbs are randomized. Like you can't tell when it's what item it's going to be. So it's just they're just random every time you reload the area. So the fact that the game actually tells you which orb has what, you put a red exclamation point if that particular orb is an item you need for a quest, is a godsend. Oh lord. I say that as none of the blue orbs are items I need for quests anymore. But yeah, so as I was saying, one thing I have noticed about this game is that it was mostly a texture remodel and not. Also, another new thing, I believe in the original, the maps were blocked off unless you couldn't see the whole map unless you actually explored every area. Whereas in this case, the entire map is already unlocked. But yeah, so it looks like everything here was a texture and model upgrade. But movement is still basically the same. So the way the characters are animated didn't change. They just put a new model over the animations. So like every cutscene, if you look at the original and you look at this game, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So there's not much difference. The cutscenes, if they look janky in the original, then they look janky still. But for the most part, the cutscenes look really good in this game, and the models just make them look better. Found you, Shulk.
The Monado.
Only took all day.
It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora. This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Speaking of animations not changing,
Shulk, you say that every
he still
day.
doesn't eat the damn sandwich.
Not quite. It's always delicious.
I mean, it looks slightly
But
better,
today,
but he's still
it's
not eating the
amazing.
sandwich.
Oh, really?
He's biting the air.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Or he's clipping through the
I used
sandwich, and the
some
sandwich
special
isn't.
herbs and
Nothing is
spices
happening.
today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing.
It just looks so funny. Even upgraded graphics couldn't fix that.
Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
What I wouldn't
spending
give for
too
that kind
much
of
time
quiet
with
sometimes.
Rye. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh?
If only that were so.
The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
But hey, that's why we fight. For those moments. That's why we're alive. The debris siren. I like how they pronounce it debris, and I pronounce it debris.
There might be more on the way.
I wonder if that's a British thing.
The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here.
If you haven't
Let's get
noticed
back to the
that
lab.
all these characters
Okay.
have English accents. Quest completed. We don't get crap for story quests. Our prize is being able to continue with quest. Alright, so Affinity Cry. So basically whenever a prompt pops up, you can go up to a character and get rid of certain like statuses or help them up when they get knocked down. You can also find heart-to-hearts, which are little conversations between characters that you can have once their affinity is high enough. So we're going to view this one with Shulk and Fiora. Little heart-to-heart between them. These aren't voiced either, so unfortunately they weren't able to do any new voice acting except for Future Connected, which, you know, it's understandable. They were on a budget from what I've read in interviews, so... and the fact that they were able to make what they made is still really impressive. Hey, Shulk. You remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because... And here's the trick with heart-to-hearts is that usually heart-to-hearts have one answer that gives you affinity points, which is supposed to help you increase your affinity with them and unlock more heart-to-hearts. I believe this one is, you and Dunban. You had a big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we did. Even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars. Oh no! What is it? Oh, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like, I wanted to get married? Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then? I don't remember what the right answer is. I think it's kind of? Kind of? I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on. I know I'll get it. Don't worry. No need to remember. Forget I even brought it up. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Okay, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, I think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's just a bit too embarrassing. Aww. These two like each other. This is one of those that's so obvious everyone sees it kind of relationships. So it's cute whenever these two interact. Shulk, where are you? So yeah, so whenever you have a party member, the party member follows behind you, and in battle, it's their AI control. Sometimes they're smart, sometimes they're not. So I'll just put it that way. Certain characters are better to have as AI than others. So let's just head back for now. I'm going to complete most of the story quests right now. And then we'll do stuff later. Another heart-to-heart. This one's for 2 characters we don't have in the party yet. There's someone here. There you are. Minnie! I'm on watch again today. Aren't there any more interesting missions going on? Every time I get near this bridge, I just can't be bothered. only joking. It's my job, so I make sure I give it my best. Come round and chat if you get any time. Hey, friend number 10. Alright, so, hey, I see something. Blue glass bead. Another item I'm not sure I'm supposed to use. The jumping still looks kind of weird, and the jumping sounds. I don't know what that sound is. I don't know anyone who jumps like who makes sounds like that when they jump. I hear like general grunts when you jump your highest, but even then, it's very subdued. Not.
Good day.
More quests. Lost the tool you need for food. Find the spanner. Alright, so have not found that yet. There's red. There's also red over here. Ah, and here's Jirok.
Hello.
Jirok, I don't know how to pronounce it. What's up? You need me for something? Are those grandma's biscuits? Biscuits? She really shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. Thanks for bringing them for her. Please thank grandma for me as well. Yeah, see? So now I have to go back to grandma and let her know that I gave her the biscuits. If it wasn't... yeah, see? Quest completed. Now this is a non-named NPC quest. I found the girl's key. Don't lose that shit. Again, you kind of need that. Problem solved. My first quest. Oh. I grew up so fast. Oh, wait. Your name too. Jolele. I'm so worried about my grandson that I cannot sleep. I wish he can make friends. Aww. His grandson is lonely. We'll have to fix that, won't we? There's someone else. Zukazu. Marcia hates Zukazu. She only liked Jirok. She's stupid. Oh, that's not very nice. Got some training again today. Sorry, but you must leave now. Zukazu don't like people watching. So apparently we heard from Zukazu that Marcia hates him. So that old lady apparently is a very hateful lady. That's all we can say. What else is there? And also certain NPCs are only around certain times of the day, so it's a good idea to go through the town at different times of day just to see if anything different pops up. Whew. That burp though. Who are you?
Hello.
I said, who are you? Oh, no, we're calling that a resident. And this is a material quest. I gotta get a thing from a thing for him. Like if I change the time to, say, 9 a.m. He's gone, and now we have other quests that we can get. And other people to talk to. Like we got Betty over here, hiding behind the plant. I get so excited seeing him, I can get butterflies in my stomach. Seeing who? Apparently it's this dude. Kenny Rohan. No machines, no marching soldiers, and no noisy vendors. Just the sound of children playing. I do sometimes hear high-pitched squealing. Do you hear it too? No. I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. It's so nice during the daytime. The flowers look so adorable and full of life. And, okay, you guys aren't important. Alright, let's go see who else we can bug. So I can fill out my affinity chart. Susanna.
Hello?
You're a Colony 9 resident. That's not who I wanted to talk to.
Hello?
You generic. That sounded so mean, but yeah, it's the truth. You are generic. You are a generic NPC. It's so filthy outside my house, just like my son's room. Cooking, cleaning, even teaching. A woman's work is never done. True enough, true enough. You got a right to talk. Who'd you? Nareen. Paula was talking rubbish about Shulk. Every night I pray to the stars for her to be cursed. Wait, you talking smack about me? Damn it, girl, I thought we had something. Who'd you? Lucas. I'm gonna have lots of fun playing again today. That's a kid's job, right? Sure it is. Moritz. Got any good ideas for some cool graffiti? Wait, don't answer that. I'm gonna get in trouble with Mom again if I don't behave myself. Don't tell Mom you saw me out here doing this, please. She's the broad-looking one always nattering outside her house. Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that too, aren't I? I'm gonna go out on a wild limb and say that Suzanne. I'm sorry, Suzanne. He called you a broad-looking female, not me. I exonerate myself. Nita wants a friend. Hey, there's a character named Nira in this game too. I completely forgot about you. Not many Napon in Colony, so Nita have no friend to play with. Hey. Thank you. There a Holmes boy called Lucas. Nira wants to be friends with him. Alright, that's all I gotta do. I'll give it my best shot. And don't read letter. I won't, I promise.
Hello?
What do you got? What do you want? A letter? From who? Nira. I'll read it now. Tell Nira I want to be friends with him. I always wanted a Napon friend. This should be really fun. So that went well. I wonder if I should try to make friends like that. Just send a letter.
Me?
And be like, I want to be friends. That's kind of what my student film project did. If you look at my YouTube and you look up the Screens project, that's what part of the movie's about. You give people letters trying to ask them to be friends. Luke is such a nice boy to agree to be Nira friend. To relief, another problem solved. Good job, Fiora. I'm so glad Shulk is happy too. Maybe I really can help people. So if you saw that at the side, that is their affinity gain. So that's how you can see if you, ooh, I got a weapon out of this too. Sweet. Blossoming friendship. Alright, so we created an affinity league. So sometimes when you talk to people, they already have a link with somebody because they know somebody. Like that girl, Noreen with Paula, Susanna with Moritz, and stuff like that. But sometimes when you complete quests like that one, you create an affinity link for people. You're another resident. So I don't care about what your chat got to say. I already completed this one. And sometimes you do this. You already have the stuff you need to complete it. So as soon as you accept the quest, you're done. It's kind of funny though. What do you got? Dionysus, the god of wine and partying? I mean, it's something like that. Hey there, youngin. Care to lend an ear to the oldest person in Colony 9? Please, tell me more. It's the same old problem. You know what I'm on about. My back's playing up again. I suppose you know what I need. Bring me some medicinal brog oil. That stuff works a treat on my old back. Thanks for that, youngin. It means a lot to this old timer. You can get medicinal brog oil from the brogs around here. I'll give it my best shot. Medicinal brog oil. Is this probably basically? Why don't I just get you Vicks? Same thing, right? It's medicinal. It's supposed to stop some pain. Why not? Or maybe that's what Vicks is made out of, medicinal brog oil. I'm unlocking the secrets to the universe now. Collection press 3. Rainbow zirconias. I remember these being kind of rare. Another quest. So like I said, sometimes at different times of day, different quests are available. So it's always a good idea to change the time and see if there are any quests you can accept that you couldn't accept before. Blech! My diction is terrible when I'm trying to speak fast. I used to be this bug around. I used to see this bug all around. You wanted me to catch it. I didn't even see what it was. Don't care. I'll catch it eventually. Wait, what was it? A giant hornet. I do care. I'm sorry. Alright, I think that's all the quests I can collect. No, there isn't. Wait, who is that? Oh, now that it's see, now that I talked to Moritz, I can accept the quest from Suzanne. So quests work a lot like this, so it's always in your best interest to talk to everyone with a name. Do you know a way I can get my son to like studying? Please tell me more. It's terrible. He spends all his time playing and never studies. It won't be long before he's falling behind at school. I know. How about using sweets as a reward? That should work. He just needs an incentive. Do you think you could bring some black nectar for me? I should do the trick. It's important to aim for something. Well, if you think it'll work, you know about studying. Alright, so that's going to be from an area we haven't visited yet, Tephra Cave. I need 2 lots of black nectar to make some sweets. Hurry back! Okay, I'll give it my best shot. I apologize for my terrible British accent, but every human character in this game has a British accent, or at least an English accent, like Australian or some kind of English accent. I am terrible at accents, but I want to stay at least mildly true to the game's source. Second source. I realize the game's originally Japanese, so don't call me out on that. What else is there? Ooh, there's quest things I can collect over here. Quest first, story later. Oh, it's gonna be annoying and weird sometimes. There's no button I can push to immediately bring up. Oh, yes. Okay, it's Y. Y immediately activates the map area that you're in. So if you're trying to warp within the map area that you're in, Y is your best button to do that. X and opening up that is to warp to different areas. I know where it is. I know. There's something else over here as well. I keep forgetting that you only need to push it twice. I'm too used to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where you need to push it 3 times. Hello, Marcia. You took my biscuits to Jirok. He's a good boy, so sweet. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. I'd very much like Jirok to win. You're on his side too, aren't you? I'm not on anybody's side. You just asked me to give him biscuits. Lady, what are you trying to say? I'm getting some implications for what you're saying, and it ain't cool. Alright. So one of those red exclamation points are this way. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. This isn't where I was trying to go. So I don't remember. How do I get to the... I remember. It's been a while since I've played this game, so I have to remember where everything important is. Who are you? Miller. I'm here skiving off and she won't even come and take me back. She's completely useless. Huh. Wonder who he's talking about. Whatever the point is, you get up through this area, you come this way, and you find... What is it? It is the dude's tool. There we go. Looks like there's an... Oh yeah, the NPC is Miller. Like, looks like there's an NPC here somewhere, but I can't find him. Oh, I have to get off through here anyways. I mean, technically I could jump in the water. You don't get fall damage if you fall into the water. Which I find kind of funny, because even at the highest distances, water is deadly in real life. If you fall from a certain height, it's like landing on concrete, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go this way, and probably continue with story at this point. Wait, what are those yellow dots and why are they moving? I'm curious. There's also something down there. It's probably one of those blue collectible points that is something for one of my quests, so I'll ignore that for now. Turn left, right, move camera. Woo! Zoom out, zoom in. Okay, is it just animals? Is that what it is? I guess it's just animals. Okay. I was wondering what those yellow dots were. I thought they were locations. But when I saw them moving, I was like, wait a second. Locations don't move. At least not in this game. They do in other games, like Tales of Vesperia and Murzo. And I believe there's something in Final Fantasy VI that also moves around, an area that you can travel towards. But yeah, I'm going to try to give every character that you get in the party like a certain amount of screen time, so I'm going to be playing as Fiora for the time being. Give her a little bit of a chance to shine. Alright, now let's continue with plot. Hey, it's my boy. It's my buddy Ryan. What are you doing?
Ryan?
Don't touch things that aren't yours.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Pet peeve.
Shulk! No,
I'm just being a dumbass. That's what you're doing. And there goes the machine. Shulk is having a heart attack like, my babies, those were my life's work. And it bounced. When I first saw this, I was like, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. He's not really gonna hurt anyone, is he? Oh. That was kind of lame.
Goodness.
Oh, Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you?
Shulk,
Leonardo can't cut people.
even if that is true, Shulk, that's not how you...
Thinking, Ryan?
You're digging your own grave, my friend.
I came to ask a favor, but you
You
weren't
weren't here.
And I
I
saw
saw
the
the
Monado
Monado
and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes.
I mean, that's true.
Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true?
This is why you don't touch
The
things you don't
Monado
know about.
really can't cut people.
The pattern in that circle.
Ah,
Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You
You
think,
think it's
a
a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Answer this correctly, Shulk.
Well, I just explained why.
That wasn't the right answer, Shulk.
That's not the point.
Shulk's about to die. Shulk's about to die. I like how just like slightly banging it on the metal, whatever contraption that is what activates it.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and
every one of you.
So, of course I want to get my revenge.
These are all flash forwards.
It did not cut deep enough.
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan, Fiora,
Are you okay?
I just came back from the year
Does it
3000.
hurt?
no.
What?
Ryan,
I saw the future, okay?
when you held the Monado, did you see
See
anything?
anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time
Time
had
had stopped.
And
And
then,
then,
Time had stopped.
so
was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows?
There are many Monado things.
Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use
And
it
that's
ever
a
again.
big Monad no from
Not
Fiora.
after what it did to him.
Oh,
So this is the first time we get confirmation that Fiora is indeed
I didn't
Dunban's
mean it
brother.
like that.
Bleh.
Anyway,
Dunban is indeed
point is,
Fiora's
I'm
brother.
fine. To be honest, this has
They're
happened a few
siblings.
times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long
I didn't
time.
realize that the first time. I thought
Shulk, don't act as if this is
I
nothing.
thought they were either family or a
Look, don't
couple
worry
until
about it.
they showed that
Anyway,
Fiora is held into Shulk, in which
Ryan,
case I was like, okay, they
what
have
did
to
you
be
want
family in
ask
some
me
way.
about?
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash is gonna put me on
I
punishment.
was almost like inclined to believe that Fiora was his daughter.
The Colonel was pretty
I mean,
angry
old
today.
people in anime and video games
Well,
don't look
whether he
that
is neither
old.
here nor there, really.
And sometimes
Although
characters who
actually, he
look
did it,
older are
didn't he?
younger than they look, so.
And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
He made you do the Saitama workout!
Nasty.
Yeah.
Damn.
And now I have to
No
go
wonder
all the
he's
way
all
to the
built.
Magmel ruins and back.
Huh?
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders.
That is some punishment.
That's the one.
Square Tash for
They
the
use to
win.
power the mobile artillery. Looks like the
Poor
damage has been
Ryan.
repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems
Yeah,
like the fueling
yeah,
station's
sure.
all out of stock.
We heard about that too. When you first
Is the
walked into
mobile
there, you know,
artillery that
you
big
remember,
machine
you
that crashed in
remember.
the residential
Square Tash was
district?
beating him up.
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah.
They just like it didn't
Okay,
crash
I'll
into
go with you.
anybody
Yeah.
or kill anybody.
you
That's a
would.
big ass machine.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tefra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take
You
it
expect
if
us to be
anything
scared of
happened to Shulk.
lizards?
He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
Hey, 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 hey! I can fight.
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
Poor
But
Shulk.
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk
Damn,
won't even
I have
get
hella
a
people
scratch.
playing online right now.
A promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
Damn. She just chewed you out, bro.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
It sounded like she meant it, Shulk. I mean, he tried to comfort her and she said, no, fuck you. Character arts can now be leveled and now you can go to skill trees. So might as well look at that. So if we look at our arts, we see that we can move them around. So here we have settings, so we can move them around, move them to different slots to whatever feels more comfortable. Right now, this situation is fine with me. And then here we have level up, where we can level up each art using AP. I don't know what AP stands for. It's something points. Accessory points? I don't know. I'll look it up later, but yeah, you can use those points to increase the effectiveness of all your skills, whether that means increasing the damage, decreasing the cooldown it has, or anything like that. Some of them might add effects. I don't remember if they do, but I feel like they do. But I'm gonna level up this light heal because healing is always good. And Ryan has 2 options. So here we also look at Ryan's ability. So let's just look at Shulk's abilities real fast. Backslash does more damage from the back, does 2 times more damage. Slit Edge, it reduces your opponent's physical defense by 50% for 5 seconds. Oh boy. Pizza's really coming back to haunt me. And my level 2 light heal recovers 100 to 120 HP. And it's only for individuals. So Ryan's Hammer Beat is a physical attack. It targets a circle, hence why it has that symbol on its center. No, the reason it has that symbol on its center, that eye symbol, is because it accumulates aggro, which means every time he uses a Hammer Beat, it increases his aggro and makes enemies more likely to attack him. Bone Upper, the hit fills the talent gauge, so this is how he gets his center talent gauge up. While Down is a topple art. So the way this game works is that if you break an enemy, and it, with a pink art, or Shulk's talent art, it inflicts break, which just means an enemy is ready to be toppled. It breaks their stance, essentially, is the idea. And then you have Ryan Topple, which knocks them down, which decreases their defenses, makes it easier to hit them, their evasion goes down, you know, stuff like that. So break and toppling is a good thing. Later on, they'll introduce yellow arts, which inflict daze, and that's the 3rd step on enemies. So dazing an enemy means that it gets stays on the ground for longer, and you do even more damage to it. So it's always in your best interest to try to continue that combo. Rage. It's an ether art, and it affects each user. Aura that lowers physical defense and talent gauge refills over time. So it physical damage down 25%. So you take 25% less damage. You get spike damage. So spike is a weird thing in this game where there are different kinds of spike. It just means that something latent reflectively attacks the opponent. So if it's a it doesn't say what kind of spike here, but for instance, if it's a counter strike, every time an enemy would hit Ryan, they take 50 damage. The enemy would take 50 damage just from the act of hitting Ryan, which they should take damage because you don't hit Ryan. And it also decreases their attack power by 25%. So what am I going to increase? For now, I'm going to save a little bit to see if I can get Wild down. I lied. I'm going to increase Wild Beat. More aggro is always good. I didn't mean to actually do that. Alright, so we can see his talent art. Taunt an enemy, drawing aggro, and becoming the enemy target. Alright, so basically just accumulates more aggro, but your talent gauge has to be maxed to use it. And again, we've went over Shulk's, which is a break art. And it does pretty decent damage too. And here we have skill trees, which are a way to increase certain attributes of your character. So right now, this allows him to equip medium equipment. If I keep going down, more HP is restored when reviving a party member. So these are passive skills essentially that you can get. Passive or active skills, depending on what kind of skill it is. So Shulk has a lot of passive skills, and you can pick which route you want to go down. But when you're picking which route, you can only use those skills. Now, when you pick one route and you upgrade it, when you come back to it, you don't have to upgrade it again. So like see, I have that first one unlocked. If I go away from it, it'll still be unlocked. I just can't use it. Increases tension, gain from battle start affinity. So tension is something that your characters get throughout a battle, and the more tension you have, the greater your accuracy and your power of your moves is. If you lose tension, you're gonna start missing a lot. So it's an annoying thing, but you can work it. I only have 52. Oh, and you could only get SP if you have it equipped. So if you want to upgrade a different line, you have to equip that line so you can gain SP for these particular skills as well. So recommendation, just look through them, see what skills seem good to you. Like honestly, I prefer agility for Shulk, so this is the line I'm going to go with for now. For Ryan, his strength is probably his best stat. AP up bonus. Heavy equipment. Yeah, I'm going to keep him on strength for now. And there's also something called skill links, but we have not unlocked that yet, so we can't do anything. So I'm going to leave it there for now. But yeah. So this game has a lot of stuff to it that you can do. I love stuff like skill trees and upgrading arts because it helps. It makes it feel like you're actually upgrading, you're improving, you're getting more stuff the more you play the game. It's really cool and interesting, and I really like the idea of gradually gaining more power. All right, let me go nighttime and see if there's anything here. All right, see? Now my nighttime, and there's a few more quests I can get here in this area, and I'm assuming different NPCs. All right, what do you got? Challenge quest. Such courage. Hello. Andreas. Nothing to report. Bet I know what you're thinking. What a boring job. It's not that bad, really. When you're out and about at this hour, you... On second thoughts, I'd better not say anything. He was about to snitch on himself. Who are you?
Hello.
Arnott. I feel like my research is coming along well. Fancy helping out? Only joking. You've got enough on your plate as it is. Well, I mean, I'm always up for accepting quests. I can't guarantee you that I'll do them right then and there, but it's always good to have someone in the background, right? Miffy, Miffy. Me? Miffy thinks Hom feel better just by having her around. It is strange because Miffy is Nopon and not Hom. Hey, if people like being around you, people like being around you. Don't question it. Embrace it. Be that person that everyone wants to be around. Unless you don't like people, in which case, be that person that no one wants to be around. Without being a jerk about it. Oh, hey, there you are. Nick! Did you know I'm the weakest man to have ever joined the force? And to top it all, my conduct and standards are a laughingstock. I'm even behind the new female recruits in endurance training. What you trying to say, bud? Huh? I'm saying I suck. Oh, well, no. Okay. I believe you.
What's up?
And a Defense Force soldier. Monster Quest Part 1.
What's up?
Monster Quest Part 2.
What's up?
And even more quests. Monster Quest Part 3. Alright. That's all for that. There's still more quests to gather, though. Yeah, like skip traveling is easy. That way you don't have to like run through the entire thing if you press Y. Skip travel! I love games that have skip travel. And you get an achievement for it for doing it once.
Hello.
What do you got? Wedding ring! I already found that for you. You're welcome. Is that who I think it is? It's my boy Kenny Rohan! Where are you going? He's actually moving. Who's over here? Rosemary. It's weird. My heart should be pounding, shouldn't it? I mean, we've been going out long enough for some sparks to fly. But instead, I just feel empty and alone. I'm overthinking things. Yeah, maybe. You can't force it if you don't want it. You have to know what it is you want.
All right.
Who are you, Sesame? Open Sesame. We're discussing serious business right now. Something might be going down. Something big. It's all still in the planning stages, though. Your name is Sesame. That means you have to be open with me. Come on, man. Don't hide things from me. That ain't cool. There's more NPCs over here. I was about to call them units, but no, this isn't Fire Emblem and they're not playable.
How's it going?
What's your name? Alexi. Hey. Me and this place, we don't suit each other. And the other residents have become complacent and lazy. I feel like my frontier spirit is being crushed by this place. Poor guy. But it happens, you know? Whoop, drop. That is not where the... oh, right here. Oh, it's Miller. Never mind. I already talked to you, jerk. Joik. Aha, but there is someone here.
Who's this?
I'm thinking of making some kind of trap for catching insects. Alright, so he needs ingredients for that. Plate snow. I think I got it. I do got it. See? Completing quests ain't hard. This is easy. Jumping over a gate apparently is hard. Oh my god, I did this earlier. Pathetic. Oh my god, Shulk. I swear to god I did this earlier. Come on. Come on. Ugh. I don't know if that was the intentional way of going down, but that's what I did. Someone up there? Yeah, someone up there. We have another quest over here. What do you got for me, man?
Hi there.
Following a resident. Small scale. I think I got one of those too. I do not. He just said they're from Paranax enemies, so there's a fish enemies that I have not whooped their ass yet. Alright, who are you?
Hello.
Desiree! Oh, Shulk, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've broken my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be able to be careful with them. You just have to be careful. Thank you, Shulk. There's so many people that don't treat their machines with respect, and then they wonder, why does this machine break down? It didn't last me 1 year. What did you do to take care of it in that year? Absolutely nothing. Wasn't your father good with machines? I'd have thought fixing things it'd be the first thing he'd teach you. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel at how he swung that hammer. But he's gone now. And as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. Oh, it's so easy to make you go all timid. Seriously though, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Anyway, you going to fix my watch or not? Fine, fine, fine. Brilliant! I'll leave it in your capable hands. It's in pretty bad shape. I'll have to use the equipment in the lab, so it might take a while. Alright. That's one of the longer dialogue scenes we've had. There's people I can talk to here. Are these people I've talked to before? Yeah, stupid text box. Sylviane. Hey, get me some too. That was terrible. You say collection, but I've only got 3 so far. So let's get more. More! Damn. Who are you?
Yes?
Leopold. These ether lamps sure do light the place up, don't they? Maybe I should get me some more for my collection. Maybe you should realize when you have a gold digger in your mix.
What is it?
Shura. It's a curious kind of light that ether lamps generate. It doesn't seem mechanical. They're very useful, and the best part is, they don't cause pollution. Now that's something worth researching. I will continue to apologize for my terrible British accent, but I will not stop using it because it's fun. And I know, I freely admit that it's terrible, so I'm not trying to pass myself off as some expert at the British dialect or British accent. Have I already talked to this person that's up here? That's not a person. Huh? I can't jump over this. Can I jump over this? I can. Oh, it's you, Desiree. I'm dumb. That was just me being dumb. Alright, we're gonna go around and might as well get continue with plot anyways. Ooh, we have a heart-to-heart. Over here now. Is there an animal over here? There's a yellow dot right here. Yeah, I don't have the characters to do this heart-to-heart yet. So we're gonna go out and go to where we're supposed to for this. Get those ether cylinders. But first, let me kill these guys. I missed. Booyah. See, I love that. The fact that they give you which art is best to use. Like that. Booyah. Fangtooth 1 out of 2. You can start by just drawing your weapon, or you can start with an art if you're in the right place to do it. Backstabber. Ah, it blocked me. I don't remember that being a thing. Got him. High frequency. That hurts my ears. Please stop. Oh, whooped his ass. Slit edge. Physical defense down. Which means that. Oh, I thought it would be enough, but it is not. One cool thing about this game is that your health increases when you're not in battle, so you don't have to. Hey, finish the quest. So you don't have to worry about like you take too much damage in one fight. As long as you don't fight them consecutively, you'll be fine. This one is something I need. This one. Quest complete. Oh, hey, it was a rainbow bug. Oh no, giant hornet. Duh. My dumbass. Alright, before I go to Tefra Cave, I'm going to complete some of the quests that are around here. Not all of them. Yeah, it takes me a long time to get anywhere in this game because I'm like, quests, quests, and more quests. Let me check out these ridge antals. Alright, Ryan, I'm going to need you to take this. I'm going to need you. Thank you. Alright, let me inflict break on him. Got him. Ah! I need to get good at doing that again. Which sucks. I just finished playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 recently, so... No! Ryan, take the aggro. Got him from the side. And let's finish him off with this. Alright, we're good with this quest. Helpful stranger. I mean, it's just completing quests. It's not... That's another quest. So this is a unique monster. They're stronger and they give you better items. So even though it's level 5, it has higher stats than a normal level 5 monster would. So you have to be careful. Verdant Blue Call. Blue Call's a name? Oh! My fault. Ryan. Aggro, thank you. Alright, so the best way to do this is to side slit edge. So lowers defense. No. And then use backslash from the back to get the most out of it. Ow! Ryan, aggro, thank you. Alright, so side. Now inflict a break on it. Ryan, it's your turn. And there we go. Now it's toppled. Now I'm going to hit it with that. Slit edge at the side. Alright, and we're good. Ooh, and we got a silver chest. It gives us slightly better weapons. And we got a small broad crystal. So crystals are what we need for the... crystals are what we need for the... for the gem machine that I mentioned earlier that we couldn't do anything with yet. So we need a lot of gems to be able to create we need a lot of crystals to be able to create gems that we can use to slit into our weapons and armor. Alright, so what a bunch of jokers. See? Completing quests doesn't really take all that long either once you know what you're doing, and you know the battle system well enough to where you don't struggle with battles. You don't have to be an expert at the battle system, just make sure that you're minding your position and not biting any more that you can chew. After a while, the battles do get a little bit more complex, but not that much. I'll take you out. So you saw that purple number that came out of the Crabble? That's spike damage that Ryan was doing to it. So that's how spike damage works. Let me slit. So let me slit. And watch me backslash. Aggro. Ryan's supposed to be really good at drawing the aggro, but Shulk does a lot of damage, so he inevitably ends up drawing the aggro sometimes too. Dropped. And we're finished that quest too. See, it doesn't take long. Right as Ryan. That was a bad joke, Shulk, and you should feel bad. Where else? me go to the main entrance. The mic was actually blocking my screen for a little bit. Oop. Keep hitting the damn mic. Alright, so there's something over here. Something with a red exclamation point. The red exclamation points are going to be the death of me. I'm going to be like, you're already going this way. Complete the quest. I completed the quest. What was this? Rabbit diode. Okay, so some of them disappeared, so that was what I needed. Alright. Let me defeat these bunnets!
Let's do this. Let me at 'em. Right, you're a lifesaver. Split edge. Eat this.
One thing I will say is that the characters never shut up in this game when they're attacking. Let's go!
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Go where? And even if you don't have a quest, it's always a good idea to collect the blue orbs because, you know what? You never know when you might need something. Chance time! The worst mechanic in early Mario Party games. Fucking chance time. I've lost many a Mario Party game because of chance time. My friend Kevin will testify to that. Quest complete. I don't see how bunnies... I mean, I guess they are doing damage to us, so whatever. So that's where I'm supposed to go. But there are multiple quests I can still do. And there's a quest I can accept too! This is my problem with playing this game. Let me go fix that girl's watch. Let me go fix Desiree's watch. It's all your fault, Desiree, that I'm not continuing freaking plot yet. What do I need? It's worse than I thought. I haven't got the right parts. I need 3 blue chains. I got 3 blue chains. Great, I can fix it now. They were in my pocket the entire time. They were in my pocket the entire time. It's working perfectly now. Desiree will be glad. Now we got fixed Desiree's watch, and now I just have to take it back to her. I don't know if she's a nighttime only character, but she's not popping up, so it's possible that she's a nighttime only character. There's a quest I can get over here. Looks like it's gonna be from Nick, this dude that was hiding and slacking off. It is not. Okay, I was wrong. Ooh, it's this girl. Emmy Leader. Are you the interfering do-gooder everyone's been talking about? I've got a big favor to ask you. Could you find Miller for me? Sounds like you've got a problem. You're not getting us mixed up in someone else's problems again. You're too soft, you are. Still, Shulk's got be Shulk. Ryan, I know you want to help just as much as I do. So, let's hear what's up. He's a habitual slacker and I just don't know what to do with him. He always runs away as soon as he sees me coming. I haven't so much as spoken a word to him lately. He's the only subordinate I have, so I can't just ignore him. Good to see our young captain hasn't changed. Ryan, you look like you need some work. Surely you can help me out. You're asking for help again. You have to do this stuff yourself sometimes. I know, but you know how fast Miller can run, don't you? He can get away from me in 3 seconds. I need your help. We need your help! Frickin' Bugs Bunny to Michael Jordan. I'll be sure to reward you when you find him. No problem, leave it to me. Nothing can stand in the way when me and Shulk are on the case. You just take it easy and sit tight. Let's give it all we got, Ryan. Ooh, and there's someone over here. Have I already talked to you? I have not. I can't believe I haven't talked to you yet. Just another quiet day in the Defense Force. Everything goes smoothly with Colonel Vanguard at the helm. I just support him from the shadows, you might say. Sure. Dixon! You guys have fun? You make a great couple. What? Going to the Magma Ruins on Defense Force mission? Sounds good. It's good to go out adventuring every now and then. My Dixon voice is terrible. I don't know how to get those inflections that he does. Props to the original voice actor for being able to hit those kind of notes. To hit that kind of tone. That raspy voice. There's someone over here. You can't hide from me. Her name is Dean. I wonder how she's doing. I still think about her sometimes. The girl of my dreams. Everyone gets like this, right? I can't be the only one. Alright. So let's quick travel real fast. Get this one quest over here and kick Miller's ass so he can go back to his boss. Wall Slide Gwynry. Challenge 4. Okay, so this is a unique monster. Bash monsters on head. Alright. Miller, I'm sorry I gotta do this. Did I never collect that chest? Man. Hello. Oh, Captain Lita wants me to go back, does she? What is it with that woman? Can't she come find me herself? Anyway, don't want to make trouble for you. I'll go back. That was easy. Alright. There's 2 things at Outlook Park. Outlook Park. I don't know what the 2 things are, but there's 2 things at Outlook Park that I need. Alright, Miss Lita. I brought back the scoundrel that you were asking for. Now, I demand my recompense. Excellent job. I was right to trust you with this. Miller's learned his lesson and promised not to slack off again. I'm glad everything worked out. Until now, bad luck's kept me from achieving my dream. Now I can finally move forward. Thank you. Aww, we helped you get closer to fulfilling her dream. We're doing pretty good on these quests and levels. Speaking of quests, there's 2 more quests to accept. It never ends. It never ends. Oh, what's up here? Oh, it's not up here. It's below. All right, Geronimo. It was decidedly not down here. Oh, it's over there. Alright, so I'm about to swim around. I love how I got no story progression in this first stream so far. It's all just quests. Quests and more quests. This is how I play Xenoblade. What's over here? I see a lot of red. It's the Pyranax. Pyranax and one thing here. Sweet. Oh, Rainbow Zirconia. Sweet. Alright, so there's one thing you can do here that's called... I can't use lure? But I can't attack him. Come on. Close to me. This is as close as I can go. Topple him, Ryan. Topple him. I'm just going to attack with all my art. Oh, I just realized I got a new art. Stream Edge. And I got the small scale I needed, okay? That's the only reason to come here. That's the literally the only reason. There's something else over here. Ahaha! Another item I need. What is this? Is this another Rainbow Zirconia? It was another Rainbow Zirconia. Sweet. Alright, let's go accept these quests now. I promise I'll get story stuff done. I like quests. They make me stronger.
Hey.
Giorgio. Oh, it tastes awful. At this rate, my curry ain't gonna be famous. It's gonna be infamous. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it sounds like a pain. It's life or death, mate. My curry's key ingredients is dance apples. They give it the flavor. But my supply's almost run out. Problem is, I'm too busy here to go and get any. But you can't stop making it. I'd die if I couldn't eat your curry. Plus, you don't charge extra for a bigger helping. You really like my curry? Well, thanks, mate. So, you don't mind helping me out? I'll make it worth your while. Of course, man. Anything for your curry. You really don't mind? This is such a big help. I owe you big time. No problem. Leave it to me. That's right. We can handle it. I already have one. And one more quest to get. Who did you? Rocco! You're new. You like solving problems, don't you? Well, I've got a whopper. I broke my mom's pendant. She loves it so much, Dad gave it to her. Now Mom's super angry and keeps making horrible mush for dinner. That doesn't sound good. Indeed it does not. If you're so angry that you're making crap food, everyone's going to pay. If I don't get some real food in fast, my tongue's gonna fall off. I've tried to find someone who can fix my mom's pendant, but no one in the residential district can do it. I can't walk very far on my own, so can you find someone instead? I think Dean should be able to help. He works at the lab. Really? Thanks, Shulk. Does that mean you're asking for me? Thanks, I owe you big time. By the way, whatever you do, don't tell Sonia about this. She's my mom. No problem. Leave it to me. That's right. We can handle it. Oh yeah, here's the pendant. Don't lose it or anything. Alright, for these quests, we'll come back to them later. Let me actually do some story stuff. To do story stuff, I actually have to go pretty damn far. And unfortunately, there are no landmarks, so let's just enjoy the scenery. Like, honestly, the environments actually look really cool in this game. Again, not nearly as intensive or as high flash, high polygon count as games like Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff, but the game looks really good, especially when everything's just retextured. And the retextures all look really good. It is another wood bunnet. This is for a quest. I am sorry. I hate to attack rabbits, but loot, money, treasure. I need. Stream Edge! I love the dialogue in this game. Oh, he resisted it! You suck. Whatever. They're down. Tough bunnet here. Tough bunnet here. More wood bonnets. I'm a beat. Drop. 3. So that attack hits in a fan wave in both of them, so. Ow. That's knockback. Come on. Die. There we go. I'm still in the fight though. Alright, split edge. I did a lot of damage. That should do it. Sweet. Alright. No, I want it. Take all. I want it. I got it. I want it. I got it. I remember that's a song, but I don't remember from who. There is a Okay, it's up there. I was like, there's a red exclamation point here, and I don't see anything that it leads to. Alright. Red exclamation point here. Might as well do it while I'm over here. Evil Wrangler. Okay, so this is going to be our first example of fighting. So you see how it has that little eye above it right under the red exclamation point? That means it is a visual enemy. If the enemy sees you, locks eye contact with you, it will immediately aggro you and charge at you. So your best bet is to get to it before it sees you. Any enemy that has that. Oh no, you son of a... That's not what I was expecting to happen. This is annoying. Also, yes, we get You Will Know Our Names. The track for when you fight unique monsters. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here now. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Oh, Lord. You're about to die. You are about to die. You died. That is not good. That is not good. I died too. This is what I mean about unique monsters. I tried my hand, and it's going to take me all the way back to the landmark, so... Crap! If the leader is incapacitated, you will return to a previous landmark. The fact that we didn't gain any landmarks. We still got experience for that because it was the first time we died. I would like to say it's probably going to be the last time, but as much as I love this game, I've never been great at it. I know I mentioned it's not that hard, but some unique monsters are annoying. And some bosses are annoying. And I do a terrible job at adapting in video games. But we're going to try it again. Alright, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out the bunnets that are around it. And then I'll try to take it down. I mean, I could do that, or I could just wait until later, I guess. But I'm impatient, so I'm going to do it now. Alright, so first things first. Alright, so what happened last time is that these guys kind of ganged up on us. So I'm going to take out the small fry first, so I don't have to worry about them against the big fry. Alright, so take him out. Boom. Alright, we're good. Alright, so let's do this. No, I'm actually not going to attack him from this side. I'm going to attack him from this side this time, because last time that ended poorly for me. Ooh, he does a lot of damage. That's also the main thing about unique monsters. They do a lot of damage. Alright, please tell me your thing is loaded. Break. Come on, topple him. Topple him, right? Oh, I resisted it. No. Come on. Ryan's taking a lot of damage. Wow. 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 Okay. I am not fighting this thing anymore. I think I just need better armor as a thing. Or actually adjust my armor. Which I haven't done in a while. Arts. I can now level up more arts. I can level up while down. Thank God. I'm gonna wait to level up Stream Edge. Skill trees. Nothing yet. Change equipment. Alright. So you have 2 gems for your sword. So middle gear increases physical defense, decreases his ether defense. Colony top. I got the 9 top that has a slot, and I got the middle armor. I'm giving the 9 top. Colony Cuffs. Ragna's Gauntlets. It increases weight +1, which affects my agility, but I want more defense right now. The dyed bottoms. I can't wear the dyed bottoms? Why not? Slight armor. Is it because of the cuffs? Why can't I select the... Confused submenu. Stop chance with current. Oh, okay. I guess we can't use those. Swimming sandals. Let's do that. Alright, so Ekru type. Colony type 3 is that. Armor. I'm gonna keep him with his... Oh, whoop. I'm gonna keep him with his Colony type 1 armor for now. I got Legger type 3 for this. Which is his arm. But yeah. So this is what I mean. It's like, I'm able to do this so he doesn't look dumb. Scrap driver. You can even change what his weapon looks like. That's cool. So you can technically... I'm gonna give him that block driver. So you can technically have him have... Give him that colony cap. Oh, did he have the middle cap? That's what happened. Middle armor. I'll give you the Ragna's gauntlets because you need more defense. More than anyone else. Middle boots, middle leggings. Alright, everything else is fine. Let me just give you your colony type 1 gauntlets. I'm gonna keep everyone in their original costumes for a bit. Mostly because it makes the most sense. Colony type, middle type. Alright, so he's middle type. That's his default. Yeah, his default is middle type. So let's do that. So I'm gonna keep it there. No! I don't want to go to casual mode. Shut up. Leave me alone. Don't be babying me, game. I ain't funny. Alright, I'm just gonna do story now for the rest of this. That means I have to traverse all the way over there again. This is what I get for my hubris. For being overconfident and thinking I could take it. There goes my camera. Alright, let me take that off while I'm going up. There we go. Alright, so now you guys don't have to look at my face and you guys can see the whole beautiful screen. Plate snow. Alright, so let's keep on going. Sometimes traversing the trails is a little bit tedious just because of how long you have to travel sometimes, but you make it there eventually. You make it to your destination. It's not that bad. There's a quest over here I can get. It never ends. Giant hornet. Hey. I couldn't get the quest. And here we have, guess who?
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks
like it. Oh man. See, I love these guys. Alright, so now we have chain attacks. And we can heal incapacitated people. And here we have enduring friendship. Shulk and Rhyme. Every time we come here, it brings back memories. Same for you, right? Yep. We've been through a lot, you and me. We've been through a lot together, you and me. Oh yeah, you remember that time? You know, that one time. When we had that big fight. That's the one. It's easily the biggest bust-up we've ever had. In all the years I've known you, nothing else has come close. It was bad, alright. I'm just glad we made up afterwards. You know, for such a big argument, I don't even remember what it was about. We were really young. It was probably just some silly kid thing. You're probably right. Hey, Shulk, do you ever think about it? Without me bringing it up, I mean. Of course. I think about it sometimes. If we'd never had that argument, I don't think we'd be friends right now. That's just what I was thinking. We must have said some pretty harsh things to each other. But it was worth it, right? It's why we're such good mates now. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. You know, it's funny how we think alike sometimes. I'd have figured you were still angry. Nah, not anymore. But you did get on my nerves a bit back then. You were just too clever, man. It got under my skin. And I thought you were just this big dumb brute. I guess that's what we were arguing about. Yeah, that sounds about right. But after all that fighting, we came out stronger. And we learned about each other. You know, I don't say this enough. Thanks, Ryan. I couldn't ask for a better friend. No problem, Shulk. And remember, you don't have to hold back. You can call me a big dumb brute anytime you like. I'll take it on the chin. Aww. These guys really are best buds. You know who's not a best bud?
Yes.
This guy. Monster quests.
Yes?
For Tephra Cave.
Yes?
Is that it? Is that it? That's it. Alright, and now we got Fiora. Let me check Fiora's equipment real quick. Now we're in Tephra Cave, which is slightly above the ankle, up around the calf area. So we're going inside the calf, essentially. Or inside a growth on the calf, one of the two. Oops. Oh, my throat. So this is what I was talking about, the monster types, that some of them aggro you if they see you, some of them aggro you if they hear you, and some of them not until you attack them. So let's go through this cave and see what we got. Already we got our first quest. Ah, he turned. Alright. Also, you have to be careful with attacks like stream edge, like I did. Because, yeah, see, Fiora has a daze art. Alright, we completed a quest. Alright. Ah! I need to get used to that again. I used to be able to do that all the time. Alright, stream edge. So as I was saying, gotta be careful with stream edge because certain enemies that you don't aggro will be aggroed by that attack because of how wide it hits. So you have to be careful with certain attacks. Ooh, cool, we got some light gloves. We press on and on and on. Fiora, what do you got? Okay, so the dyad tops are female armor. Okay, that makes sense. If I just read, fans brand recording much sought after by Homs women. Would have been easy to get. Light gloves. All three of us can use them. All three of us can use them. I will give them to Shulk. I will give you the middle gauntlets. Colony bottoms. I'll give you the dyad bottoms. She looks so pretty, honestly. And the dyad mules. She looks so pretty. Hunting knives. Let me select the item. Ecru type. For her head, Ecru type. I'll remove just so I can see what the other. Look at that. Yeah, they all have swimsuit armor. Colony type 2, middle type, and Machna type. Wait, this is Machna armor? Why did we get Machna armor so soon? Colony type 1 for her arms. Colony type 1 for her pants. And colony type 1's for her legs. That middle type doesn't look that bad though, actually. Color coordination though. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Alright, so what about her arts? I can do stream edge now! Ryan can't do anything. She got the chance to do one. So we're going to do Hidden Thorn. Oh, and we can do Screw Edge too. Sweet. So let's do that. Wait, it says Ryan can upgrade an art? I thought he... Yeah, he can upgrade an art. What? He got a new art. Aura Burst. Wait, so let's go through these new arts. So Stream Edge has arc, has an arc damage range, so it hits in front and fills the talent gauge by 15% and inflicts break. What do they call it? They call it fan shape in front. He has a new attack called Aura Burst, which circles around, and it's an ether attack, which helps a lot. Only available with Aura active, which is his talent art. It reduces strength by 25% when it hits for 10 seconds, and it accumulates aggro. Fiora has Power Smash, which is her back attack, Screw Edge, which is her break art, and Hidden Thorn, which is the daze art. And what does her talent art do? The talent art is talent engagement must be max. A 4-attack combo. That sounds impressive. Let me get this Palm Skeeter.
We can't lose.
We can't lose. Yes, we can. You're not trying hard enough. That was easy. What do we get? Black Nectar. Okay, so that's what we need. See, with the dots on the mini map, there's no way I could get turned around like I usually do in Final Fantasy VII. There is a unique monster that's too strong for us. So I'm going to avoid that. Nope, 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 nope. Stop.
Good luck, everyone.
It's again, I still have Xenoblade. It's level 10. Yikes. I still have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the mind. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you hold the target button, and then you press. You hold the target button and you press the attack button. That helps. Alright, Singing Brog's level 8. I'm only level 5. Oh man. Come on. Let me break him. What? It missed! Alright. Stream Edge. It missed again? This is not good. Wake me up. Oh Lord. This is not going well. Heal myself. Yeah, this is what happens when you're underleveled in this game. Keep that. Oh, come on! Why do I keep missing the break arts? And Ryan is down. Let me revive you, Ryan. Let me heal you. Ah. There we go. It's broken. Come on, guys. Now's your chance. Come on, guys. Now's your chance. God damn it, Ryan. We haven't lost yet. You hear him? Ah, he resisted it. Yeah, this is why I didn't heal Fiora, because I needed to revive myself to have a chance. I'm gonna die. You know what's going on? I have expert mode turned on, so I keep forgetting to level up my characters. Oh, shut up. Expert mode. Yeah, see? Alright. Let's set him to the same level. This is probably why I've been dying so much. Alright, let's do that. Level 8. Now we should be fine. See, that's what happens. If you run far away enough from an enemy, eventually they stop pursuing you. That level 10 enemy isn't nearly that bad, but I'm not going after that unique monster just yet. I'm going after these Brogs because I want some sweet, sweet revenge. Inflicted with bleed. So what happened there was I accidentally targeted someone else by pushing the attack button. Break. Do it again. See, look how easy it is when we're the same level as him. Scan. Alright, this time we're at the same level as a unique monster, but we have 3 people attacking him now. Let's put a break on him. Come on, Ryan. I just realized I took a shit ton of damage. He's not broken anymore. No! Go away! Alright, broken. There we go, Ryan. There we go. Now we got a chain attack. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I was trying to do. Ah, damn it, Fiora. And there goes all my things. Never mind. That did not go well. Damn. Why is it so hard all of a sudden? I used to be able to beat those unique monsters. Now I can't. I am mildly disappointed. Do I really need to fight you? Man, stop turning around. Stream edge. Really?
Nice going.
I'm gonna go all out.
Right. This isn't like you.
Take the aggro.
I'm feeling it.
Alright. Why are you targeting me? Jesus Christ. Ryan, do your job in aggro.
Right, let's keep going.
Ugh. Another thing that happened with that last unique monster is that we got ambushed by like 20 of the dang bunnies that are in that area. Ooh, gold chest. I got lucky.
Right, let's keep going.
Ooh, shiny indeed. What happens if I actually take out these guys first?
I'm gonna go all out.
Because we were doing fairly well against that unique monster until these guys showed up. Got him.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Who else wants some?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, Ryan. We can definitely do this.
Stream edge. Break it. Drop him. There you go. Heal you, Fiora. Back attack. So the name of the game is really just make sure you're in the right position so you get the most out of your attacks. Alright. Break him. Ah! Damn it.
Okay, my turn. Come on, we're not finished.
Okay, my turn. Backslash. Not bad.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Come on, we're so close to beating this thing. Damn it.
All right, I'm feeling it. This isn't going well.
Revive Ryan. Damn it. Ugh. Come on, he was on his last freaking sliver of health, man. No, the enemies aren't too strong. Stop giving me that notification. Leave me alone, Jesus. Or swing. Skill tree. Got a new skill tree. Battle cry. Ugh. I'm gonna try one more time, and this will be the end of this. The end of the stream.
Let's do this. This one's mine.
You just fight to me.
Alright. I'm stubborn. I am going to beat this damn unique monster.
Let's keep going.
Good thing I'm here.
defense knives. Fiora just got a new weapon. He got a new weapon too. Aggro up 3. Let's give him that crusher real fast. She has hunting knives, defense knives, bouncer knives. Defense knives have less attack, but they have a better block rate. Let's give her those bouncer knives. They look better. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, damn it. Drop his ass. Daze. Alright. So far, so good. Ryan is drawing the aggro as he's supposed to. I'm attacking. Alright, now let's do this. Stream edge. Topple. Daze. It's an easy way to just knock him down again. Alright, let me heal Ryan again since he's going to have the aggro when we come back. Actually, Fiora had the aggro, which is not ideal. Ryan, get the aggro back. Okay, there it is. See? It wasn't so bad when things actually happened. Alright, so like I said, we're done now. I'm tired of having everyone see me fail. I've never died this much at the beginning of this game, but oh well. We'll come back and actually get through story and get through Terra Cave next time. See you guys. Everyone take care, and you know, it's a scary stuff out there, but you know, we're all in this together, and take care.